Yeah. All right. I started the stream. Hopefully it's working properly. I figured out the resolution. At least when racing, I got the resolution to fit on the screen properly, but the menu might still be screwed up. Yeah, but I don't get why, because it's full screen on my screen, but I don't know. It messes with the resolution. Anyway, yeah. By the way, it's should be starting in a moment for you, the stream. Okay. Yes. Found a found a nice supermodel. Yeah, whoever made this did a really good models. Maybe. This cave is like probably one of the hardest parts. It sucks that I have to replace another track for this. Uh, The way it handles in the snow is difficult. Oh, the AI crashed. Yeah, it looks like they increased the texture quality, which is nice because it fits in with the other high quality upgrades that I got for the other tracks. Move! Oh my gosh. The AI cop. He got in front of me and just slammed on the brakes and he gave me a speeding ticket. Yeah. Yeah, I replaced it with the PS1 liver. Oh my gosh, he did it again. The problem with this is like the Corvette is actually kind of fast on this map because I have to take so many tight turns. He catches up so quickly. Yeah, honestly, this is probably one of the hardest tracks in Need for Speed. You know, it'd be nice if they gave us hard tracks like this again. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dude, this Land Rover just cut me off. and I couldn't do anything about it. The PS1 livery looks so good on the Corvette Cop with the upgraded model. I don't get why they didn't use the PS1 livery on the PC to begin with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's cool that the modders have ported the liveries over here and made them higher quality. I just finished the first lap and I already have 4 tickets. Like the Corvette cop will be behind me, and the Land Rovers just do this 180 in front of me, and I can't go around them. They just block me. I usually don't have that problem, but actually this track, I don't. It fits in pretty well, I think, with Need for Speed 3. They were talking in the Discord. Somebody was wanting to get the music files working for the Need for Speed 2 tracks as well, so it'd be really cool to place with the actual Need for Speed 2 soundtrack. Because the soundtrack for Mystic Peaks is really good. Yeah, it has, and it's dynamic, just like Need for Speed 3. Yeah, well, that's what they're working on. I wouldn't. Well, high stakes and oh well, that's it for me. I can't even get past lap 2. This is like the only track the cops can keep up with me because I have to go so slow around the hills and turns, otherwise I'll wreck the car. All right, Paul, why don't you get on Need for Speed 3 and let's do Mystic Peaks and see you do better. I want to do the Diablo. Yeah. So apparently, oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody ported Mystic Peaks to high stakes. I'd have to look. But you were saying how like Need for Speed 2 and 3 have the same music system, but apparently they run on different engines, whereas 3 and 4 run on the same engine. Well, I know that well, yeah, I know it's the same like. Well, I know what you meant, but I don't know. I like the file system and stuff is different, so I don't know how easy it would be to convert that. But like if it was a situation between if it was like Hot Pursuit and High Stakes since they were on the same engine, it probably would be easier. I'm not sure, but I learned that so the people in the Discord were telling me the reason like versions were different between PS1 and PC on the early games is that I guess Need for Speed 2 was similar, but it didn't perform well, so I guess they experimented by having different versions to see what would do better. According to them anyway. The cops go flying over that hill. But so and I always found it interesting how like with Porsche Unleashed they switched up to which platform has the realistic handling and which one has the arcade handling. Whereas like PS1 had the realistic handling for the previous games, but then the PC version of Porsche Unleashed had the realistic handling. But what they told me is because the Porsche Unleashed on PC was developed by the same team that did the previous PS1 versions, and then the PC team for that went on to make Motor City Online. Yeah, and then Porsche Unleashed for the PS1 was outsourced to the team that would later do Test Drive. I don't know. They just mentioned the Test Drive games. Probably 2002. Probably the Track Racer Test Drives. You never actually played those games. Have you played them? Uh, I don't have that spike strip. You put it in a good spot. Oh, oh, yeah. The traffic is getting airtime from the the, the hills. That van went flying in the air. Oh, okay. What was so like the older test drives? Were they similar to the classic Need for Speed games, where like you race on tracks and stuff? 'Cause I remember watching a video a long time ago, and I noticed there's also cop chases in there. Yeah. So you think, yeah, that's interesting. I noticed one of the I remember watching a video on one a while back, and like the soundtrack that was playing in the game was like, hey, it was one of the ones in. It was also in High Stakes. It was one of the ones by Junkie XL. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a slight geometry issue with that tunnel. Yeah, I crashed in. Like, if you look at the stream, it hasn't gotten there yet, but like I crashed into the road itself because it's not smooth. Yeah. Well, it's probably just something they didn't notice when they ported or upscaled the track for this game. What in the world? You know, it would have been cool if High Stakes also included tracks from Need for Speed 2 and even the original game. Yeah, but the sprints were like divided up into 3 sections, so I don't know how that'd work. It'd be cool if they made it into one. Yeah. Oh, my opponent got arrested. Yeah. Gosh, I got so many things open. I'm curious if for High Stakes what track add-ons there are for there's a handling mod for High Stakes. What does this do? There's a handling mod somebody made. It'd be cool if they could get the PS1 handling into the yeah. There's search. No, there's no search bars there. I can upload a file. Yeah. Search is up here. Oh yeah, they have a Mystic Peaks add-on for high stakes. Oh, but it replaces the summit, which I don't have unlocked. I gotta go and play through the career to unlock it. I'll definitely have to try that. I don't know. Of course. I think I'll drive with damage off this time. I usually drive with it on. Hopefully the high stakes is the same resolution issue. Hopefully, like the actual gameplay is. Oh, the controls didn't save. Oh, oh, I wasn't trying any mod. I was just playing high stakes. Uh, yeah. Oh, it uses the. I didn't know they used the Land Rovers on the summit. I thought it was a different car. Yeah, but I'm playing oh, no, I'm not playing some. I'm playing Snowy Ridge. Oh crap. They already set up a roadblock. I like Snowy Ridge. It feels more like a Need for Speed 3 track. Uh, yeah. Uh, Now that I think about it, I'm kind of surprised Hot Pursuit 2 doesn't have a snowy track. What? Well, I think the environments just look better too. Oh, I got caught. How did I get caught? Yeah. The engine sounds are bugged. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised they don't have variations of the Diablo. Like, we never got the VT again outside of Hot Pursuit 2. I think it's kind of I think it's kind of funny that Hot Pursuit 2 is the one with the different version, considering that Hot Pursuit, the original Hot Pursuit, is what made it iconic. It's like, yeah, but the sequel doesn't have the SV, but literally almost every other game with the Diablo has the SV instead. I wonder why the Diablo didn't reappear in the open world black box games. I mean, yeah, it's a iconic car. Oh, shift up. Stop driving at the red line. Well, I pressed the shift up button and it didn't shift up. The close cam, I don't think the close cam is supposed to be like this. The camera's too low and I can't really see in front of me that well. Well, yeah, but I don't think it lets you adjust the height of the camera. Yeah. Yeah, I like using the close cam on these old games. I think the car interior definitely, I think it definitely looks better from Hot Pursuit. I don't know, the way Hot Pursuit did it, it was just like an overlay and not like a 3D model, so it's like it felt weird. But this actually feels good, and the car actually moves around with the steering. Yeah. But the helicopter pilot was like, looks like we got a couple knuckleheads racing down there. Yeah. There's not enough traffic on the PC version of High State. Like there's like one or two cars in the whole track on the for traffic. It's like I tend to forget that there even is traffic at times. They call the Land Rovers police utility vehicles instead of just Land Rovers. What if they just didn't get the license for it? I can't tell. Let's see. What's cool about this version, if you choose to be a cop, so we'll do that real quick. We'll just take the Corvette. You can switch between other cop cars. Let's see. As far as I can tell, there's no badging on the car. I mean, there wasn't a Need for Speed 3 either, but they probably just didn't do that because like you wouldn't be able to notice. Yeah, there's no badging on this car at all. Yeah. Okay, the fact I was able to get up the resolution on here, I didn't realize I had it so low, but the models look smoother now, less pixelated, and it looks nice. I just wish it would be full screen like Need for Speed 3. Oh, the the racer is honking at me as I'm getting in front of him to pull him over. They didn't give interiors to the other police cars, like the non-selectable police cars. Yes, there's no like cab view for them. Uh, okay, physics. Dang that! Dang, all the cops are over here. They're just pulling this Corvette over. There's like 3 Land Rovers surrounding him. Oh, we got arrested. Oh, there's 2 Corvettes on this map. Wait, I need to go back this way. Oh, that's interesting. Even the other Corvette that spawned in doesn't have an interior view. Oh, I noticed on the stream the whatever I did with the resolution, just changing the resolution output fixed the transparencies issue. It's not like turning black or anything with the tire smoke. That's nice. Dang it, he might actually get away. I need one more ticket for this guy. Oh, oh, my backup's coming in clutch. Got him. All the racers have been arrested. Oh, win Nate police team. That's it's so weird seeing on the stream because like it's not centered. It's like off to the left. Guess I'll do it. Let's do the career, I guess. Purchase my initial car. Okay. What do I hate? What are my options? Oh, the XKR is 40 grand. Firebird's 27 grand. Oh, I could do the SLK 230. Yeah, I'll do that. They should do a high stakes too. That's what I was gonna say. It's literally Hot Pursuit with extra features, with more built on top of it. I know, and it was supposed to have cops anyway. I look like people look into it. The game was supposed to have cops, but Honda was like, no. So there was no cops.